That's Aunt Helga. Futuristic scooters, old school website. Relax, web upgrades, I own them. Better design, e-commerce and smart AI. Now you're fit for the future. I scoot off now. Your digital partner, Ionos.
Casino you love to hate, Mr. Q.
The following program is recommended for those 16 and over, as it contains sporting violence, possible bad language, and flashing imagery.
Let's get ready to rumble!
It's not going to be your usual show.
Can't wait for it.
Come on, let's get this party started.
The final shot! Oh my God!
Oh my word!
One win changes everything. Oh my God! What a shot! Oh my God, he's done!
One of the knockouts of the year!
Welcome to Manchester, ahead of Beauty versus the Beast on Saturday night. What an intriguing main event coming your way. We have the £300 Man Mountain in Eddie Hall against the unbeaten 11-0 boxer in Tommy Fury. Today, though, it is all about the press conference. So, welcome to the madness.
Live exclusively on DAZN, June 13th. Step right up, if you dare, and witness a fight so twisted it'll shatter your very mind. In one corner, the Beast, more monster than man. His opponent, the Beauty, son of a devil with the face of an angel. Over 100 pounds separates them. Destiny brings them together. Fury versus Hall. Watch only on DAZN.
Yeah, so here we are then. Welcome to Manchester ahead of what is expected to be, shall we say, a very fiery press conference this evening. We will hear from every undercard fighter, as well as that mouth-watering, intriguing main event coming away on Saturday night. Yeah, we can't wait. I mean, what could happen today? Anything could happen, and that is why we love it. Anything could happen. Welcome along, and welcome to Wade Clemens and Ben Davies. Good to see you. I mean, it's already kicking off. The atmosphere is already building, isn't it? You two, though, you've both embraced this madness before.
We did.
Why?
Stupidity.
Yeah. No other reason, I think, for both of us than to try to prove that if we're going to talk about it, we got to be about it just a little bit. We're not professionals. We're not trying to be, but we had to get in there and mix it up once or twice. We're looking for you next.
I'm saying firmly here.
Okay.
For now. The debut could come.
What is it, though? What is it that makes it so kind of exciting, thrilling? Why do you want to be involved in it?
I think that with Misfits Boxing specifically, there's just this big entertainment component. How could you not be drawn in and attracted to the idea of getting up on that stage, making that walk with the LED wall behind you with your PNG as you make a TKO, or in my experience, getting TKO.
Yeah, I was going to say, it didn't go so well.
Which could very well happen, couldn't it? Right, let's get stuck into the main event then, because there is a big size difference between these two. What about Eddie's training? What do you think he's been doing? How will he be approaching this fight, do you think?
Before we talk about the present, I want to talk about a little history, because in 2022, Eddie Hall took on half Thor, the Mountain from Game of Thrones, and he came out southpaw. He had a torn bicep in that, got knocked down twice, lost a decision. Now, 4 years removed, he's healthier, and he's training in the orthodox stance that I think is the best one for him. So, I don't know. I think that whatever happens in the ring on Saturday night, it will at least be better than what he did 4 years ago.
What do you think?
I mean, I think Tommy's going to wash him. I don't really see any lane of victory for Eddie Hall here, outside of one big punch.
Do you know what? There's a chance, though. There is that chance.
Small chance. which I think a lot of people are holding their breath on and what maybe potentially waiting on. But let me hit you guys with some reality. Tommy Fury is a professional boxer. He has taken over this scene because guess what? He's a professional. Jake Paul couldn't beat him. KSI couldn't beat him. And they were unorthodox fighters for a professional. But it's very simple. The experience wins out. If this was a weightlifting contest, Eddie Hall would win. Hell, if this was a sprint, Eddie Hall might win. He's a freak athlete. But this is a boxing match. And at the end of the day, Tommy is just more experienced and he's better.
He is more experienced, but he hasn't been in the ring in about a year. Will that be a thing, do you think, for him on Saturday?
I absolutely think that it's going to be a certain factor working against him. You know, we talk about him as the king of crossover boxing, but like we discussed yesterday, it's a quiet reign. It's not like he's lighting it up every couple months and showing that I am the boss here. He's been absent. And the warm-up fight he had last year against Kane and Lucic, I didn't think that was the most impressive comeback performance, right? It was a little bit messier. I came away with more questions than answers, and then you tack on another 12 months. Yeah, I'm a little bit like, time to prove it again, I suppose.
And that's, I'm sure, is what he's going to want to do. Interestingly, these two, Eddie Hall and Tommy Fury, if you go into their backstory, they know each other pretty well, don't they? Because, I mean, Tommy's been on Eddie's podcast. They've been on each other's social media. Is that weird to you that now they're in the ring?
It's a bit of a weird one, but apparently this has become personal. It's, you know, no one's really given up what happened. Everybody's talking about it behind the scenes, but these two guys, like you see it, they used to do videos together. They would train together. Eddie has said, I love the Fury family, but I guess one cheeky comment here or there to, as we know, someone that's massively bombastic, big John Fury. He's my favorite person, by the way, in crossover boxing.
I have no doubt that John Fury is going to be making his mark today.
He is the reason this happened. He called himself the instigator of this fight. I guess him and Eddie had some kind of falling out. Eddie must have said something cheeky. You know how John's going to take that personally. He said, you know what? I can't fight you. I'm a little too old. Go fight my son. And here we are.
But that raises a big question, right? Because for Tommy now, yes, you are the enforcer for your family name, but your heart's really not in it as much as it's been with other opponents. So could that concoct a pedestrian effort out of Tommy Fury on Saturday? He's like, I don't really want to be here. This is my dad that caused this problem. I'm just in the ring. I don't know if that could help him or hurt him, truthfully.
Well, I think that we're going to see up there on the table today whether there's going to be any beef and what we can learn from that. But let's just have a look to see this stacked card that is coming your way on Saturday night. There is something for everyone, isn't there? A lot to look forward to. We have the likes of two-time Olympic champion Jade Jones in action. Looking forward to see what she can do on Saturday night. Also, Beat the Boss is in action. Who'd have thought that? I mean, there's so much to like about that one, isn't there? And then we also have that brilliant clash. Anthony Taylor up against Matt Jedi Floyd. And then the mouth-watering main event there, the very one indeed. Tommy Fury up against Eddie Hall. Wade, which one catches your eye the most in that one?
You know,
I mean, it's just going to be carnage.
There's a lot there. I was actually going to talk about the co-main event, and I think we do need to talk about it, but since I saw both men in person yesterday, give me Big Stacks versus Arms Corleone. I think that fight is so interesting. Two massive heavyweights. We had it kick off yesterday. Stacks got hit in the face. I don't know what happened there, but both guys heavyweights. You know that's going to be a very, very short fight, and one that's going to, like we're going to see here, cause chaos. Bam!
Well,
there goes the table.
This was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's already started.
This is something that I guess Big Stacks is known for, is trying to stick it on everybody and anyone.
He is the self-proclaimed hardest man in the UK, but all of the bravado from Big Stacks hasn't really elicited a response from Arms. I think Arms Corleone is in a weird headspace this fight week. We've seen him be a little bit more enraged before.
Why is that?
I think that he just doesn't care. Right? He's been here. He's done this multiple times before now. And he needs a win, most importantly. I think that for Arms Corleone, everything entertainment and spectacle aside doesn't matter if he doesn't get the hand raised. Big Stacks, it's his first time here at Misfits. He's got that rookie energy, that greenness to him. Arms is the veteran, and that's kind of the performance I expect out of him on Saturday night.
We also saw the bit of the altercation between Jordan McCann, didn't we, yesterday? I mean, did you expect that? Where did that come from?
I didn't know that Jordan was out
and
here.
Big Stacks
He was rapping in the ring at the open workout. Then he came up and was rapping in front of us, and then he got into it with Big Stacks. I think he's just like Vince said, some of the rookies that are here, they have this energy about them, right? They just want to get it done and get in there, and they want to make a name for themselves.
Right,
So,
but when you get in the ring, have you not got to control that energy a little bit? That's going to be one of the challenges, right?
For
and
sure.
I might sound crazy by saying this, but the Ibiza final boss looked all right on the pads.
Yeah, he had some
looked
power.
all right
Snappy.
on the pads.
Yeah.
Power on the shots.
For Jordan McCann, who, with respect, Jordan, looked a little bit out of shape.
Better be careful.
Didn't show us anything. I might get punched,
That's
right?
what I'm saying.
Didn't show us anything at the open workouts. Still question marks around what he brings to the ring. Because for me, I know at least the Ibiza final boss is going to be all right.
All right, well, as you can see behind me, they are all set and ready. So let's get to Charlie Parsons and get this undercard press conference underway.
Well, thank you, Anna, and welcome everybody to Manchester. We have got the undercard press conference for Tommy Fury versus Eddie Hall. Something tells me that this one might even be a little bit more tasty than the main event. We've seen everything from chaos unfolding already, tables thrown yesterday, punches thrown in proper Misfits boxing style. It's a great, great undercard. Before we do talk to the fighters, let's bring in the main man behind Misfits boxing, Mams Taylor. Talk to us about the stroke of genius and the chaos that's come on this undercard.
It's always a bit of chaos here, and that's how we like it at Misfits. Can't wait. This is a stacked card. Stacks is fighting.
Go on! About time! You know.
He's the hardest. He's the hardest in his room.
Yeah.
In his room.
Every room.
You've got to be a hard man to take that kind of shot and say you're still fighting, so we're proud of that. Jordan, all the characters we have here, we've got a bit of something for everyone. I can't wait, and the main event is going to be mental as well, so thank you all for coming. We're going to have a fantastic show.
Well said, Mams. Let's get into speaking to the fighters. The first fighter we've got is Luke Nevin versus Kalas Kareem. Luke, let's go to you. We've seen you on the circuit. We saw it bubbling nicely yesterday at the open workout. Just how excited are you to get into Saturday night?
Yeah, can't wait to get in there Saturday, especially after yesterday. Yeah, can't wait to get in there now and just go to work.
We've seen it bubbling. What's changed yesterday? The fact that he's going at you, the fact that it's going to bring that fight out of you going into Saturday night?
Yeah, I suppose I've always been up for it, but obviously it adds to it, doesn't it, yesterday? So, yeah, just can't wait to get in there now.
Well, Kalas, I'm looking at you. You're up on the top table, and that's,
Yes,
I think,
I am.
because of the chaos that unfolded yesterday. They've had to be strategic with the seating arrangement. You train out of that London Shoot Fighters gym.
Come on, the one and only shoot. But yeah, man, listen, yesterday I was just being me, man. And honestly, this guy was a silent lamb. Honestly, at the end, man, I felt bad. His coach had to step in, save his ass. But come fight night, it's only me and him in the ring. So yeah.
He says
you're still talking, ain't ya? Listen, there's a reason you're sitting down there and I'm up here, big man, yeah? Know yourself, there's levels. Come on.
He says it's a little bit different because of yesterday. Does that worry you at all about the side of him that we're going to get in the ring on Saturday night?
Not really, man. Listen, he's the same person from yesterday. Nothing's changed. Come Saturday night, nothing will change for him either, other than the fact that he's going to get slept.
Luke, a response to that?
Shut up, you little fart. Hey, listen, mate. You can say whatever you want, but before here, mate, you look like you had anxiety going through your mind, bro. AirPods in your ears, anti-social. You didn't want to know no one, didn't want to chat to no one. Look like you got a script looking down, talking to them now.
Lad, you're fucking boring, you know.
Listen, man. Listen, I ain't got nothing to say to this man. These guys, I don't even know why Mams brought him up here for slaughtering, but it's all right. Whoever they put in front of me, I got a job to do, and that job's going to get done.
Well, what a fight to open the bill at Manchester AO Arena on Saturday. Let's speak to the next fight. Sheena Bafori versus Tina Snows. Tina, you've got fast hands, but you're up against it here. What do you make of your opponent going into this fight?
So she's definitely my toughest opponent, but I think it's a great matchup. I can't wait to prove to everyone that I'm just as strong as she is. I'm going to be fast on my feet. She's going to be slow, power punches, but that's if she can even catch me, so good luck.
I got the slow one. At least I got the power, girl. I'm going to fucking smash you to the audience tomorrow. No, actually Saturday.
Tina, she's going to smash you tomorrow. What do you make of that, the fighting talk?
I can handle a smashing. That's no worries.
Look, Sheena, you've done everything from power slap, MMA, judo, now in the Misfits boxing ring. What do you want to get out of this game?
Well, I am here to... I love the challenges. You know, it is something new field for me, and I just want to prove that this is my right place, and yeah, that, you know, it's power slap is about the power. This needs technique, and I'm going to show that I get some technique, not only the power.
What's your prediction for the fight?
I'm sorry?
What's your prediction for the fight? How does it go?
How is this going?
Prediction.
She doesn't even know.
No, sorry, it's my English. My prediction.
Your prediction, how do you think the fight's going to go? All right, she thinks she's going to knock her out. I'll do that talking for her.
When you going to knock her out?
Oh, okay. So, well, my plan is to make it in 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds, Tina, what do you think?
I think she's very wrong about that. I can't wait to shock everyone when I can last all 4 rounds and win this fight.
Don't forget that I'm cutting weight, so probably on Saturday I'm going to be as big as Eddie Hall.
As big as Eddie Hall, we'll see that on Saturday night. From one woman's fight to another, Lil Belzy against the Crazian. It's a late replacement opponent, Lil Belzy. How have you taken that?
Look, first and foremost, I'd like to send my wishes out to my other opponent that I did have, Leah Gotti. She obviously had to withdraw due to a medical injury, and I wish her all the very best. My new opponent, Andy, obviously she's really tough, being an MMA fighter of 21 fights. But I am here, and I'm here to put on a show, and I think that she's going to bring in some fire, and I think it's going to be a great night.
Andy, you're no stranger to the combat sports world. What do you expect on Saturday night, and why have you taken this at such short notice?
Well, I think her last opponent was kimchi, and I mean, I don't know if she liked that taste, but she could try some of the Crazian.
How do you see this fight going on Saturday night?
I have a flight to catch, so I'm trying to make it fast. I got to see my friends and everybody else.
Lil Belzy, she says she's going to do it fast. She's got a flight to catch. Fighting talk. What do you think of the way that she's treating this fight?
Oh, I mean, at the end of the day, I give her credit for obviously taking on this fight 2 weeks' notice. But I've worked so hard for this fight. I've been obviously training with a former world champion, Scott Quigg, who I've got in my corner, one of my close girlfriends, Desley Robinson, who is a current world champion, and obviously a good pad man back home, Chris McCullen. So, to be fair, I've put in the effort and the work that needs to be done, and I'm here to show everybody that I am still the queen. And I
got you, but those are former champions. I'm with the current BKFC champion out there right now. So we've already been training for this
MMA.
fight.
We're talking boxing, so let's
Well,
go.
What a fight warming up that is. Make sure to be tuned for that one at the AO Arena. Adam Brooks is back against Raheem Padesi. They've already faced off a couple weeks prior. Adam, you've said that this could potentially be your last fight in the Misfits boxing ring. Extra motivation, nerves, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Feeling a little bit weight drained. I've had to come down in weight for Raheem. He stated that he wanted me lighter. They stated that they wanted bigger gloves. So for me, that shows they're shook. I've had 3 Misfits fights. I've knocked 2 of them out. I'm a puncher. They know that. Look,
it takes 2 working days to fucking land a punch. Look, tell them that as well.
Ma'am says there's something for everyone here. I'm here for the 40 and 50-year-old men that don't believe in themselves, think they're past the hill. We're not. We've still got plenty of life left in us, and I'm going to show on Saturday night that when I put him to sleep, that we've still got a lot of life left in us. And look, I'm here as well to influence. Many people know what I'm about, but look, this is knife down.
A very, very important note, Adam. Very well said. Look, Raheem, he said that you've had to drain him down to the weight. You're shook. What do you make of this talk?
He's the one who's shook. He's trust me. How's the weight getting on? How's the weight getting on?
I'm nearly there, mate.
Good boy, good boy. You do what you're told. I'm going to be the ringmaster. You know, since this is a circus kind of theme, I'm going to be the ringmaster in there, and you're going to be my little bitch.
Tell them why you wanted 12-ounce gloves. Why do you want 12-ounce gloves?
For your own safety, old man. For your own safety.
Okay.
But do you know what? Do you actually think I'm gonna wear 10-ounce gloves and just fucking stand there? When this right hand lands, trust me, you're gonna hit the canvas like a little slut. You're gonna lie there.
Adam, when you look at him and he's saying that to you, do you believe him?
No, I don't.
Oh, he believes it, all right. So does his coach.
Look, they know I'm a puncher. I'm not the prettiest boxer in the world, but I will go out on my shield.
You ain't shit.
And
That's what you are.
You will be slept.
Listen, this is your last fight, so you're gonna go out with a bang.
Look, if I get the third knockout, Mams might offer me something I can't refuse, maybe, you know?
Listen, Mams is already, you know, he knows you're retired, so just calm down.
Raheem, when he's talking about retirement and stuff, do you think he's almost expecting
He's already
Saturday?
retired. He knows he's done in. This is his last little paycheck, and that's him done. Off to the holidays with the family and happy days.
Let's see. Let's see. Look, it's my plan for it to be my last, but if I go out with a bang, you never know. I could be drawn back.
Adam, final
You ain't
message.
coming back.
Do you knock this man out on Saturday?
You ain't doing shit.
Do I knock this man out? That's the plan. Second round, out cold.
Raheem, second round, he said. What's your prediction for the fight?
We're not even going to get to the second round. It's game over for him first round. As soon as the bell goes, you're done in, mate.
First round, he's called it, and he's called upon Adam's retirement. From one fight to another, this one's a little bit different. We've got a 2-times Olympic gold medalist in Taekwondo coming for a second fight on Misfit Shores. Jade Jones, welcome back to Manchester. You've decided to go down the boxing route. It was a brutal, brutal knockout in the first fight. How are you finding it? Are you enjoying being on this side of the combat sport?
Yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. Obviously, the debut was a debut of dreams, and I just love the whole week of it. You know, the circus, like Taekwondo is very respectful, so this is a bit different. So just starting to get used to it, but I think I'm getting used to it all right.
Fedor Akita, you've seen the first round knockout, but you've still taken this fight. Why do you believe you beat Jade Jones?
I just accept this fight because I want to create a message to people. Sometimes we are afraid to do something, so this is the proof to everything, and everyone can do everything.
You've seen that first round knockout. Obviously, she'll be looking for another highlight reel on Saturday. Why are you going to make sure that that doesn't happen?
I don't think she can knock out to me. Sorry about my English, because I'm from Argentina, so I'm nervous. I don't think knockout is not gonna happen.
She doesn't think the knockout's going to happen. You've shown that power already, Jade. Is that what you're predicting? You go in there with that confidence, and it's just kind of keep on going, keep getting the knockouts, and enjoy the boxing game as well.
Yeah, well, I've heard the nickname is the Iron Fist, so I'm hoping you've got an iron face because I do hit hard.
Jade, why boxing? Obviously, you've accomplished so much. You go from being in the Olympic squad to being sat between Ibiza final boss and Big Stacks. It's obviously a little bit different. Why boxing?
I think the whole part of it, do you know what I mean? It is just so exciting. You know, it's you v one person, and it's one of the hardest sports in the world. You know, you can get knocked out in a second. Your ego's on the line. Your life's on the line. You know, everything is on the line. And I love to be an athlete. I love to be competitive. And, you know, I'm just enjoying it. And I enjoy to see how good I can get. So I just want to see how much I can improve and how far I can get.
Fedi, how does this fight go on Saturday? Do you believe you can beat Jade Jones? How do you do it?
I am here to win. I do that. I believe in my team. I'm strong, and I can do that. People believe in this dream. I can do that.
Well, as we move up the press conference table, I've got a feeling this is where it starts to get a little bit tasty. We were meant to be speaking to the Ibiza final boss and Jordan McCann, but I believe Jordan McCann is not here yet, so we go on to the next fight. We will come back to it once he turns up. Big Stacks versus Arms. Big Stacks, I've got to go straight to you. You're still fighting. What on earth happened yesterday? What's the last 24 hours been like?
Been alright, man. Obviously, I've been in hospital. I just had to get it all clear, but yeah, I'm sweet. I'm here. Took a little cheat shot. I firmed it like a boss, and I'm still here, innit? So.
Are you sure you're fighting, rude boy?
Huh?
Are you sure you're fighting?
What?
Are you sure you're fighting?
Yeah, of course.
What's this I'm hearing about?
Calm down, fella.
Pull out in that.
Huh?
What's this I'm hearing you want to pull out in that? What's this I'm hearing you want to pull out, bro? You call yourself the artist.
You think I'm going to pull out?
Pull out in that, brother.
But I'm on it, but I'm here, bro.
You want to do body shot challenges, bro? Are you silly?
What are you talking about?
You're talking about you want to do body shot challenges. I'm hearing from my coaches you want to do body shot challenges. What are you talking about?
Brother, do you know, see my face?
Are you pulling out or not?
No one's pulling out. I'm here.
Doing this fight?
Yeah, don't worry, bro.
Because if you don't do it, bro, we're doing it outside.
But we do it outside.
We're doing it outside, rude boy.
Outside? Yeah, that makes sense, innit? Go back to jail for you, you're a waste man. Fuck off, man. How about outside? Allow it. We're doing it in the ring, bro. Don't worry.
You're doing it, yeah?
Yeah, cool. What you think?
No body shot things. No body shot things.
Bruv, listen.
Full on fight, fam. Full on fight. Tear up.
Fight, brother.
Tear up.
Tear up.
Say no more.
Huh? I'm not agreeing to that. Brother, listen. It's like, look, we'll talk. Shut up, man. You're a bad man now. Fucking hell. I forgot you was bad. Apologise, bad man, yeah?
Big Stacks, what is this? Is there no head punches involved now, obviously, with yesterday?
No, listen. I might not be able to, innit? Like, I personally, I don't even know if my jaws are right. So it's like, I might not be able to. It's a body shot, that's what I'm saying. For a body shot, yeah.
Mams Taylor, is this fight still happening?
You can't talk about being the hardest man and then you're out talking about your body shots.
What, fresh?
Just because you took a cheap shot to your lip, blood. What are you talking about? Body shot, what where, fam?
Huh?
Body shot, what where? Body shot, what where? You can't be doing that, you get me? You took a cheap shot.
Do you think I'm doing this on purpose? Do you think I took that bang on purpose?
No. You took a cheap shot, yeah. You're the hardest man, innit?
See the injury?
You're the hardest man. I don't give a fuck about your injury, boy.
I don't give a fuck either. I don't give a fuck about your injury. What are you talking about?
You're the hardest man, innit? You're the hardest man, so fire me. You get me?
I still showed up. I mean, I'm ready to fight you, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I know that. Are you doing it, though, yeah? We're doing it.
Is it up to you? Shut your mouth, bro.
Alright, cool.
No, shut up, man.
Arms, if you get in the ring with him, and they are saying that it's body only, are you just going to change the script, rip the script, go to the head?
100%. I'm not doing no body shots with this brother. You get me? I'm not doing
Listen,
no body
it's
shots.
on you, mate. That's your fucking... If you're shook at doing body fight, you're shook in it. I get it. Like, obviously, mate, I might not be able to fight. So, if you don't want to do body shots, we have to... Yeah.
Oh, now you might not be able to fight.
I can't even eat a chip. What are you talking about? About be able to... how can I put my gum short? What are you talking about?
Meant to be the hardest man in Britain, fam, and you're backing out because you got a cheap shot.
I'm back in that injury, bro. I got a cheap shot. Like a bad man. You would have ran off.
You ain't got no injury. You ain't got no injury.
I stood there like a bad man.
But you're the hardest man, though.
I'm the hardest man. I'm still getting in the ring, bro. Most man wouldn't be here. Most man wouldn't be affected, not me.
How you backing out because you take a cheap shot, bro? That bang didn't even land that much.
Yeah, but honestly, the injury. You ain't got a clue. You ain't got a clue. You don't get hit. You don't get hit.
You're gonna turn up that ring. You're gonna turn to that ring. Listen, big up to you. You're the artist.
Yeah, artist. Thank you.
You're gonna come appreciate it. And you're gonna do this thing with man.
Harder than you.
Boom. You get me? No body shot thing, fam.
Big Stacks, he says that he's just going to go in no matter if it is a fight to the body. He's just
my head. I'm going for his head straight. Yeah, go over my head, bruv.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You know what I'm saying? Excellent. Who do you think you are, bruv? Excellent. What's that pink in the brain? Fucking hell.
So how does this fight go?
It just goes. It just goes. That's what happens. It just goes. A fight's a fight. It's going to be a tear-up. You know, that one's there. He's the hardest man, so expect fireworks.
You were calm yesterday. The table was thrown. Do you think it's changed a little bit today? Do you think that's a different Big Stacks that you're seeing?
I don't know, man. The brother's a streamer, so, you know, he likes to orchestrate stuff and he likes to get viral moments. But I'm telling you right now, if you jump in the ring and do silly shit, we got real beef outside as well, you understand?
Outside beef, why? Why are you bad or something?
Yeah, yesterday, flipping the table, didn't even move, man. He didn't do any favors for you. But I guess this is entertainment, so you got to do them things there, you know what I mean? So the real thing starts when we get in the ring. It's all good.
Big Stacks, quickly, before we do move on, Jordan McCann. Everything that unfolded yesterday, it's mad to talk about another fight when you have this fight on Saturday night, but I imagine now you're wanting fight with him.
I know he wants to take you to the street. I'm on licence, yeah? I've been in jail for a long time. I've got 2 more years left, yeah? I can't fight on the streets. I know these bad men want to do mad shit. Can't swing back. He's got
but you're the hardest man, though. You're the hardest man, so it doesn't matter if you're licensed or not.
Doesn't matter. How hard
hardest man.
Don't do it in front of the camera, bro. But listen,
bro. Come on,
shush for a sec, man. Shush.
Excuses.
Be quiet, man. Be quiet.
You're a bad man.
I'm not talking about you.
You're a fuck, innit? You're a bad man, innit? You're a bad man. You're a bad man, yeah? Hardest man.
Good boy, turn bad. That's who you are.
So you can't talk about, oh, you're on license and you can't do certain things in the street.
You can. But if you don't go about jail, now
don't care about being on license. Jail. Hardest man don't care about jail, man. Come on, G. You're the hardest man, so show that.
I'm the hardest clever man. That's what it is, bro.
No more. We're gonna see.
I like freedom, yeah.
We're gonna see the hardest one on Saturday.
Listen, forget this guy, yeah. See Jordan. I want Jordan next. You can't hit me on the cheap shot thing. Not even rock me. Let's have a. That's the next fight, bro. Fuck that.
He's going to be in the hospital, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll rate that. Come on.
He's not going to be fighting.
You've got this. You've got this.
He's not going to be fighting no one.
Well,
that's the next fight, isn't it?
Let's bring in the IB for final boss. Jordan McCann isn't sat up here at the minute.
Where's my man? Huh? Where's he at?
Were you annoyed yet seeing yesterday unfold, knowing that obviously his fight is with you?
Yeah. Where's he at?
Do we have Jordan McCann here? Nah. What do you make of that, IB, for final boss?
He's fucking shitty, Solani. That's what he's done.
We've seen you on the pads. You look quite good. It looks like you've been taking it seriously. How do you expect this fight to go?
That was 20-30% what you seen yesterday. It wasn't the full lot. You know what I mean? I can't let the crowd out the bag.
Is Misfits what you expected? You see the chaos unfold, people clashing who aren't even fighting each other. Yeah. It's now happened to your fight.
Yeah, listen, it's a mad old circus, isn't it? It's mad, aye.
Well, the coaching team said you've obviously got to keep yourself focused ahead of fight.
I'm calm, cool, collected. I'm just ready to go. You know what I mean?
I have been told that he is just about to walk in. I've got to ask you as well. He said you can't wear a chain in Manchester. Are you wearing a chain today?
Nah, I haven't got the chain on. I haven't got my ring. They took my ring off us as well.
Well, here he is. Jordan McCann is here. Jordan, better late than never.
Oh, shit.
Just as we were talking about your fight.
Yeah, man.
It's been a chaotic 24 hours.
Sorry, everyone. I was just getting Stax's tooth out my knuckle, yeah? No disrespect.
Yeah, that cheat shot was dead, though. Fuck it up. Didn't even Ricky.
What?
Shut up, you. Listen, that cheat shot was white. Didn't even touch me. Didn't affect me.
Brother, look at your gum. Shut your mouth. Come on, brother.
It didn't touch you, but you're keeping excuses, bro.
Be quiet for a second.
You're saying it didn't touch you, but you're giving excuses.
What?
Look. It didn't touch you yet, so you're fighting.
Southern sausage, brother. This is Manchester. We don't give a fuck about it. Let's look at this fella. You can't show your eyes.
You
two-bit Timu. You are a Timu, Jordan McCann.
Listen.
Fucking little sausage.
Listen.
Shut your mouth.
You had a free shot. It didn't even drop him, man. It didn't even drop him.
Let someone else talk. Go on.
Fucked, man. You know you're fucked as well.
Look at your brother. Look at you. Come on. I actually feel sorry for you.
Brother. Listen, I'm
my mother's life. You are a victim. I don't care how many people's there. If you put your hand on my table, you lose your life, bro. You are fucking up. Where's your brother?
You are fucked.
Is your brother there?
Listen.
Where's your brother? Because he didn't even help you.
What's my brother got to do? What's my brother got to do with it?
Well,
listen, me and my brother have come down just on my ones. You've come with fucking 10, 12 people, man. It shows you what sort of...
Somebody, anyone got Google Translate, brother? No one here.
You need your people. You need your people.
Sorry,
you need your people.
Go on.
Shut up. Listen. Your boy's not in the ring way. Your boy's not in the ring way, are you? Your boy's not in the ring way, are you?
Yeah, man.
I'm on a fucking...
Brother, listen to me now. You're looking to be here.
Facing.
No, go on. Let me
go to the hospital after Saturday. Okay?
You gotta say one thing, yeah? It's good to get more than 2 words out of you. Everyone on this stage deserves to be here apart from you. You got famous for a haircut. You're a fucking little donut. You absolute disgrace, bro.
Divvy man, bro. Listen, man, you're no man.
It's not about me today. I don't want to do all this. Listen, you're a muppet. I'm gonna fucking end you, bro. Simple.
You're no man. You're a rat.
All right.
What? Listen, what man?
Well, we fought.
Bro, on a serious level, now you get done outside your hotel. You fucking little scruffy cunt. Where was that energy when your chain got grabbed? Where was that energy yesterday? Your chain got grabbed. Where was the energy? Where was the energy, though? Yes, boys. Fucking you, big stacks, and you as well.
Let's try and move this on. Let's try and move this on. On Saturday night, they'll get in the ring. Let's hope that they don't fight before then. It's been good to see Jordan McCann.
End that little muppet, mate.
In Manchester. Look, let's bring in...
Look at your eyebrows. You're a batty man. Look at your eyebrows. You are a batty man. You think any batty man can fight me? You batty man. Look at your eyebrows.
Fucked.
You got eyebrows like a woman, man.
I see your big teeth, man. You're fucked, man.
I don't even know what to say. Right. There we are. I mean, don't miss that one on Saturday now. That does all the talking. Swarms, I'm aware I haven't spoke to you yet, mate.
Yes.
It's been a late replacement opponent. I don't know if you're going to be able to bring up the chaos when you ain't even got anyone to speak to like those boys did. But you're gassed to get back in the ring.
Yeah, I'm happy to get back in the ring. Obviously, I was meant to be fighting B-Dave, but allegedly he dropped down the stairs and broke 3 ribs, so on to the next one. My new opponent is a Brazilian artist. Don't know too much about him, but I just know I'm going to stop him. Confident for this fight. I've moved to Manchester like 3 months ago. My new team, Team Grease, big up every time. And I'm ready to fight, man. It's a wartime.
It's been a minute since you've been in the Misfits boxing ring. What can we expect? Is it a new Swarms in there?
Yeah, man. Just attack, man. You're going to see me attacking. Like, normally a lot of people don't really see me throwing hands, but you're going to see me throwing a lot of hands. And yeah, this guy's getting stopped 1,000,000%.
You've obviously taken some losses on the big stage. Is this a new era of Swarms in the Misfits ring?
New era. Obviously, you've got Jordan here in the music scene now. He's coming, so big up. So yeah, no, new era every single time, man. You're going to see, this is, I've been on like 5-6 shows. This is most probably one of the most exciting, man. So yeah, I'm excited to be here. Thank you for Mams for giving me the opportunity, the Silent Brothers, KSI, you know.
Well, unbelievably exciting. And as is the co-main event, Anthony Taylor's usually the loudest one at the press conference. It's changed a little bit this week. The Misfits light heavyweight title. Anthony, it's good to be back.
Welcome. Just want to remind you guys, I'm one of the greatest Misfits fighter that ever existed. It's only been 3 people in the history of America to change what the UK has done. One is Muhammad Ali, second is Sugar Ray Robinson, and third is Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor. I've been having this belt for about 920 days. I'm the tribal chief of Misfits. Don't you agree, Mams Taylor? They have to acknowledge me.
What are you saying?
I'm the greatest Misfits fighter of all time.
Yeah, man, respect, bro. Do you want that as well with me?
First of all, I am not a boxer.
I
am not a boxer. I am an MMA fighter. I will fuck you up in that lobby.
Show me now then, you fucking little sausage, bro. Your hairline's in America. Your hairline's in America. Your hairline's in America, bro. You forgot your hairline. Watch your mouth. You fucking little sausage.
I've never even seen you.
Salford, listen, bro. Nah, I'm just here for Jack K. I'm here for Jack K. I don't want to show off. I'm not here to show off.
On instrumentals, that's not even.
Bro, no one can understand this. Shut the fuck up. This is Manchester. Big up Manchester. Fuck all these donuts, yeah? You know what it is. Everyone's here for me. I'm the main show. I don't give a shit.
No one's even clapping for you. Who are you? Who are you? They know who I am. I'm American.
Who knows you?
It's not about him. It's about Matt Floyd and me. I am the greatest Misfits fighter. And after I beat Matt Floyd's ass, I'm coming for you, Tommy Fury, for my rematch. You got your Shrek of a dad, fucking Big John, the Shrek Fury. I don't give a fuck.
No one knows.
I want my rematch, Tommy Fury.
No one got a word, bro. Nobody. I'm just being honest.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
No one got a word. No one got a word.
Who are you?
Right, lads, let's bring in
I'm your dad.
the other half of the co-main event.
I'm your father, bro.
Who are you?
Shut up, man.
Right, Matt Floyd, let's bring you in.
Do you not realize I can beat you up?
Show me now. Show me, brother.
I can beat you up.
Show me your eyes. Take your glasses off. Look.
When can we go to the lobby at the hotel?
Bro, I'll come to the lobby now. Let's go.
I don't even know who you are.
Brother, I don't know you. Your hairline's in America. Your hairline's in America, bro.
Pretty Boy Taylor, you are a nobody in my realm. You are a nobody. You should be glad you're on this card with me, motherfucker.
Okay.
On this card with me. I am fucking Misfits.
What is that?
Everybody.
What is that?
I just want everyone to be clear that he was saying that to him. He wasn't speaking all that shit to me. So everyone knows.
I lost control of this press conference a long time ago, Matt. Don't you worry about that. Look, you are fighting.
I didn't want anyone thinking he was that confident with me. I almost feel bad. I feel like I'm fighting a child. Anthony Taylor, he reckons Australians, they can't fight. And when he said that, when he backed it up, he named two blokes from New Zealand. And then in our face-off yesterday, he was just telling me how horny he was, and pretty much the whole seat-off, he was telling me for about half an hour. He was reassuring me that he didn't have gonorrhea. So You know, like, I don't even know who I'm, you know, I know he's a champion. I'm real thankful that I get to be on this platform. I understand that this is the biggest, you know, if not one of the biggest platforms in the world. You know, like I spent all my 20s in prison. I taught myself how to fight. I want to fight the best fighters in the world. And I wasn't able to do that the way I was doing it. This is the fastest way possible. I want to beat the best fighters in the world, and this is my fastest way to do it, by fighting on the biggest platform in the world. I'll beat this guy. I'll take his world title. You know, I'll be able to fight the Tommy Furies, beat him, take his platform, and actually be able to fight the best fighters in the world. Like, that's what I really want to do.
I am the greatest Misfits fighter. There's nobody going to take my belt. Not even you, Mr. Jedi. There's no more order. The order has gone. It's now, you're locked in the ring one-on-one with the pretty one. I am the Sith Lord. I am going to destroy you in the last Jedi Order this come Saturday. And after this, everybody in Manchester will acknowledge me.
You fucking cringy cunt, man.
Well, that seems like a good time to conclude the undercard press conference. Jordan McCann's fighting about 12 people up here, so we look forward to seeing that on Saturday night. Make sure to stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We have got Eddie Hall versus Tommy Fury coming up next. Let's get these guys faced off.
That's how you come from.
Oh my days. Guy, how on earth do we unpick that? Go for it, Ben.
That was a very entertaining press conference. I think Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor might have the opposite of trash talk. It's clean, baby. He's the OTC. We have to acknowledge him, Wade.
It felt like the undercard press conference starring Jordan McCann, who also made a very late appearance, but seemed to sort of just steal the show.
He took over everything. It was like Jordan walked in, and the entire press conference became about him. He wanted to go at Big Stacks. He wanted to go at Ibiza, right? Ibiza, boss. And then, of course, he wanted to go at Anthony Taylor. But that man right there, Matt Floyd, has an opportunity here to take on a name like Anthony Taylor, obviously a Misfits champion. He was talking about potentially fighting Tommy Fury as well. That's a big part of this co-main event. Both these guys want to fight Tommy. Tommy's in the main event. Who's going to show out and show up? I'm very interested in these face-offs.
This fun one to kick it off, though. Khalid Kareem told us he was 16-0 yesterday. I haven't found sources to prove that necessarily, but if the kid's got that level of experience, I think Luke could be possibly in trouble.
You've got nothing to say, bro. Little silent lamb, bro. You might as well have your coach come up and step and chat for you. Listen, guys, this little sausage is going to get wrapped up like a blanket. Going to send you packing up north, mate. Trust me. Let's go, lad. Oh, lad, I'm gonna fuck you, you know. He's gonna fuck me. Wow. It's a bit gay, you know. Get your words out properly, bro. Think before you say it. Think about what you got to say before you say it. Can you see you? I'm gonna go.
Wait. Whoa. Gotta be quicker than that on the security. I think actually Kareem got a right hand in there.
Got a slap upstairs, tickled the dome with the fingers in fear.
It felt like that 15 seconds should have just been cut short, right?
Yeah, you know, I'll tell you something. Kareem's got in Luke's head. He's got in his head with a lot of that talk. He made fun of him for not fully enunciating and getting out the full sentence.
Do you think that's got in his head?
For sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. And it may be a bad thing. Who knows? But I think Kareem knows exactly what he's doing.
All right, let's get our next versus Tina Snows.
How much of a job is Tina got on her hands?
Lord.
Oh, straight in there.
Was that
what are we doing?
a sandwich?
What just fell out of the... Okay, yeah. Security, let's
That
tighten up
apparently
a little bit
was a burger she slapped
burger.
around the face with.
The Hungarian Hurricane, Sheena Bathory, looking like She-Hulk out on that stage.
Again, I think sometimes when you do these things for entertainment like Tina just did, you might wake up a beast. The difference with Kareem and Luke was both those guys are experienced fighters. Tina's not as experienced as we're about to see on Saturday, and I think that might have been a backfire.
Well, even from the open workout yesterday, you can kind of see what a job Tina has on her hands. I mean, it's not an easy task for her on Saturday.
Didn't make it easier for herself right
Yeah.
there.
While this might be Sheena Bathory's boxing debut, doing judo since she was 5 years old, freestyle wrestling at 20, 5-0 in power slap. Like you mentioned, it's clear that she has the skill upside.
We get the burger on the
I was about to
stage.
say,
What are we doing?
that is a health hazard right there.
Throw it away or something. Good Lord.
All right. Come on, face off.
What a wasted burger.
That was what I was thinking. I mean, come on. That could have gotten to me.
You do it. I didn't know we were getting married. Is that what you want? That's what you want.
Andy, the Crazian, has had some interesting trash talk, hasn't she?
Yeah. She was giving it up in the press conference, wasn't she?
She said, I didn't know we were getting married.
Lil Belsy, first time in action since September 2023. I'm curious what version shows up, because like we've pointed out, Andy has fought 21 times in mixed martial arts, has done bare knuckle, has done pro Muay Thai.
I'm really excited about this one.
They're calling it the swan song for Adam Brooks, a memorable Misfits career. Raheem Pardesi kicking off his own Misfits tenure.
Do you think he's more motivated, though, the fact that he knows this is kind of last chance saloon for him?
I think Brooks is. I think this is something that is additive towards his final fight, as opposed to detracting, like we see with some pros who talk about retirement and then they don't look the same. I think this will be the best version of Adam Brooks. My question is, will that be enough for Raheem Pardesi?
I'm the toughest granddad you could have fucking picked.
All right.
You understand?
Just bring your wheelchair.
I turned up at your place on my own. I showed you who I am.
And that ain't going to be on your own.
I showed you who I am.
And I'll show you who I am on Saturday.
Good.
How about
that? May the best man win.
You're looking at him right now.
Hey, I like that. That's intensity right there.
Intense.
That's what a face-off should look
I was about
like.
to say, intense but respectful.
But look at this. No one wants to break eyesight. Oh.
Getting less respectful.
Yeah, I spoke
little bump there, little bump there. But this is what happens.
happens.
We're about to go into a fight. They didn't go over the line with it. They're not trying to punch each other in the face. It's just a mutual understanding. We're about to engage in mutual combat.
I want to mention something. We haven't talked about it for a couple moments, but I am looking directly at Darren the Gorilla Till, who is in the building.
He is standing at the back, observing proceedings, shall we say?
Observing the proceedings. It could be Taryn Dill. It could be his twin brother. We don't know.
Taryn Dill.
It's going to be fun. I am really looking forward to this fight. I mean, Jay Jones went viral, didn't she, with that knockout back in March?
The way that she shut off Egypt Chris, announced herself to not just the Misfits world, but the entire combat sports community. This two-time Olympic gold medalist could truly do something in boxing, and respectfully, I don't think Federikita has anything for her.
On Saturday.
After you.
Okay.
Federikita asked her if she wanted to kiss her.
Keep this talk. You look all cute now. Will she look all cute on Saturday?
Yeah, but you don't look cute.
I don't look cute.
Not so
I'm
much.
not trying to look cute. I'm trying to look hard.
Not enough.
Okay, we'll see. Your English is good now. I can understand you very well.
Thanks. Now you are cute.
Thank you.
I love the passive aggressiveness between these
She's
two.
trying to play the friendly game. It's not going to work against her. She can smile now and be unconscious later. Jade Jones is a weapon. Don't get it twisted.
Jade said you'll be kissing the ring on Saturday.
I am so looking forward to this one. I mean,
we shouldn't even let him get
where
close
do you
here.
where do you even start?
I knew it instantly. We shouldn't even let him get close. Jordan immediately with an overhand slap.
And Jordan's not even hanging around. He's just gone.
One shot, he's out.
If Jordan McCann is able to knock out the Ibiza King, or excuse me, the Ibiza final boss, he will be the king.
This one I want. I want to see the big boys go at it, dude.
I mean, they had a fair few words to say up there in the press conference between the two.
I'm going to highlight this respectfully. That is a gigantic left arm from Arms Corleone.
What do you mean? Yours doesn't look like that?
But this is the question, though.
Can I just, what are they doing?
Little gamesmanship.
What are they doing?
just reaching out, making sure they can, you know.
It's a distance
Don't get
game.
too close to me, you know. Give it a little bit back and forth. I really want to know what this whole idea about body shots was. We want to talk about more in this
Make sure you don't back out. I don't want to back out. Sure, I want it, bro. Trust me, I wouldn't, bro. Don't ever think I'll fear you. I'm glad. Don't think I'll fear you.
That's
One
good.
bit, bro.
That's good.
Don't ever think that.
This is your chance to prove you're the hardest man for real.
I am the hardest, bro.
Excellent.
Trust me.
Very good.
You're going to see, bro.
I'm glad.
Don't worry.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, good luck.
Amazing.
Go down.
Let's do it.
Yeah. My brother, yeah? big arms.
There's no pleasantries.
Already done you. Now, I'm not giving you pleasantries, don't worry. I'm being sarcastic, brother. Sarcasm. Yeah?
Oh, yeah, hey.
Can't wait.
All right, let's face
Take
the
the front
for me, boy.
They were just picking words out, saying it to each other.
He was just going through the vocabulary one at a time. I will say it's hard for him to continue to proclaim I'm the hardest man in the UK if he said I can't even eat a chip on stage.
It's a very weird thing, that whole body shot conversation. We'll come back to it in a second, but I'm still excited for that one.
So Biel was at the open workout show. The GOAT Charlie Parsons. Maybe, I mean, if Biel doesn't show up, maybe Parsons can get in.
I don't think Charlie's getting paid enough for this. He must be getting a little bonus in the pay packet.
I think there's a fair few bit of people that would love to grab Charlie up by the scruff like this. Some people are getting what they want to see.
Oh, poor Charlie.
But the reality of this fight is
love it.
Swarms desperately needs a win, right? He's gotten a singular victory here in Misfits. That came against Ryan Taylor way back when at X Series 4. Now I think it's time to see Swarms get his hand raised again.
Let's get the co-main event on Saturday night. Anthony Taylor takes on Matt, the Jedi Boy.
So this is the title fight on the card on Saturday night, and according to Anthony, well, he is the king of Misfits already. What are we going to see on Saturday?
I know that we joke about Anthony Taylor and the brand he's built, and you see him up there saying over and over, I'm the king, but he is the definition of Misfits. This guy has put the company on his back many times. You can't spell GOAT without AT.
But is there a danger a little, maybe being a little bit over arrogant, perhaps?
Absolutely,
No?
100%. It's the only way he knows how to operate.
To you first, which I will. You're gonna have to kill me.
Like a proper child, man. You think, wait, 10, 15 things.
Nah, I want Tommy Fury next, so I'm gonna go through you.
Like a child, man. You want things you can't have.
Right. I'm gonna go through you like Mike Tyson.
I feel like when you have that, when I take that belt off, you're gonna have a little tantrum like a little child, eh?
Nah.
I can see it.
I'm gonna go right through you like butter.
Yeah.
Make it easy. Just give it up.
Mate,
First round, lay down. Make
You're
it
gonna go
easy.
for me like butter. You're still talking like you're horny from yesterday.
Yeah, make it easy. Just lay down first round. Make it easy on me, so I don't have to destroy your body.
My body? You want to destroy my body?
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy
with butter and your gonorrhea.
Yeah, I'm gonna dog you. Dog walk you.
You're gonna give me doggy?
Yeah, I'm gonna destroy you.
This is gonna be fun, man.
Nah, it's not
You
gonna be
made the
fun.
most
It's gonna
of it.
be
It's
a
probably your
horror.
last days.
It's gonna be a horror film when I get done with you. I want your soul. I want to see your blood. I want to lick your blood.
Are you still talking in bed or?
Nah, I want you.
You want to lick me?
Nah, I want your blood.
Well, still don't know what you're talking about here.
I'm never going to lose. This belt's coming home with me.
You can mark my words, I won't be losing. You know that already. I can see in your eyes you know I'm not going to lose. You're trying to make the most of this. That's all right.
Anthony Suss Taylor there.
Pause, baby. Pause all over it. But here is the thing. He is the reigning defending light heavyweight champion. A little bit of an altercation here. I know AT doesn't like that, Wade.
A little push and a shove. We can always have a push and a pull there. But again, intensity. Both guys feeling this moment. They understand the importance. Title on the line. Co-main event, baby.
Well, if you think this is a little bit spicy, you wait till tomorrow at the weigh-in, because let me tell you, the cage is back.
Ooh, the cage!
We like to do things a bit crazy, a bit special.
Over for you.
Oh, we can't wait. Stir in that pot a little bit. What does the cage add, Wade?
I mean, it's that element of you can't quite get to each other yet. We're going to put this barrier between you, but you understand you're locked in this cell together. Almost a pro wrestling aspect to it, but it's the idea that we're one day away from being locked in that ring together. You can't get away.
I mean, it's a really stupid question, but I'll ask it anyway. Out of the guys up there, who's going to be affected most by the cage, do you think?
Look,
I mean, is it easier to say who's not?
We've talked about mouth-watering all broadcast long. What gets me salivating is John Fury in that cage. I know that big man is going to go crazy as expected. He's got the Santa look going. He's going to bring some presents opposite Eddie Hall in the cage.
True. I mean, I think Jordan is probably going to try to punch the plastic he may drop kick it. Who
If he
knows?
shows up.
If he shows up.
Yeah, what was that all about? Allegedly entrance from Jordan McCann this afternoon. It's all part of the story, isn't it? It's all part of the plan. Yeah.
He's doing a lot of slapping and talking, and the thing I worry about with a guy like Jordan is after we get done here, we wrap up, the lights go off, and people are congregating outside, that something happens there. We saw it already. That's the one thing I don't want to see. As much as he's entertaining, as much as he's riling people up, let's just get to Saturday, right? Let's do that. Let's not have the fights in the street, and I'm going to call this guy out and punch this dude. Let's not do that. That's not what I want to see.
But that is kind of part of his shtick, isn't it, really? That is Jordan, really. That's part of the package.
I don't want to mean this to be disparaging, but if Jordan McCann goes in there and gets easily TKO'd on Saturday night, it wouldn't be the most shocking thing. It's giving the hallmarks of a guy that maybe hasn't trained or put in the work, right? Or doesn't have the skill set. So he's making up for it on the entertainment side of it. You're saying objectively it's not there. We'll see, but it does appear to me that Saturday...
with a beer yesterday. He's not training.
But what an opportunity.
Come on.
The road work maybe hasn't been a part of Jordan McCann's training camp.
But if you are Jack, if you're final boss, you're thinking this is my opportunity, right? This is my time to shine.
You've seen all the gamesmanship lead up to it. If I be the final boss, I'm thinking this guy doesn't. He's terrified. He's trying to do everything he can to project and to potentially not have this fight happen. Get the clout from fight week and do something to have this fight called off so he don't have to go in and answer for those words.
And best case scenario, McCann stirs the pot, gets all the attention, and Ibiza final boss takes him out in a big fashion.
There you go. You bring it right back.
The reward.
Bring it right back.
Before we get stuck into the main event, just a quick word though on Big Stacks. What do we think that is?
It's
What's
so
going
weird.
on?
I don't know. So I thought it was a joke when they started talking about body shots only, but I guess Arms had his coaches say something like, hey, this guy only wants to do body shots. Obviously, Big Stacks don't want it out there, but the more that Arms kept pressing it on him, he goes, well, yeah, I got an injury. Like,
I'm just throwing
it
out there. Is this an excuse? I'm going to hide when I say that, but is it?
It feels like an excuse. Truthfully, it concerns me that the fight might not even occur, right? Because if it's in his head this deeply, then who's to say in the next 24, 48 hours, Big Stacks goes, you know what? This isn't worth it. My tooth is wiggly. I've got a busted lip. It's just not worth it, guys.
I'll be honest.
And then we'll see him next week on stream saying he's the hardest man in the UK.
I would rather them not fight than do a body shot only fight. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
that's not a fight. If you're going to show up, you've signed this contract. I get it. It's not Stack's fault that he got punched in the face. I understand that. But if you're going to fight, we're not doing this body shot only thing, dude. That's the least amount of interesting that we could do. I would rather him just take the fight and do it in a couple months.
You're basically in the camp of all or nothing.
It's a fight. It's a fight. If we agree to combat and then we just sit here, the two heaviest dudes on the card, we're going to touch each other to the body.
But this running scared doesn't go with the self-proclaimed hardest man in the UK, does it? I mean, that doesn't fall in line.
Deeply contradictory. But I will say this. We're all in the camp of not wanting the body shot. Arms Corleone is in the camp of not wanting the body shot. So I feel if the fight happens, Arms is going head hunting. He's swinging the axe upstairs all fight long, as he should.
All right, well, let's put that to bed. I mean, that's going to rumble on, isn't it? We'll know more tomorrow, won't we? We'll know exactly what's going to happen. Let's talk main event, shall we? What are we expecting in this one? What are we expecting, I guess, today? Because there's been a bit of beef between the two, but it has been fairly respectful.
I think it's interesting because this will be the first time we see Eddie Hall. Didn't show up at the open workouts yesterday. We don't know entirely what form he's in. We know what Tommy wants to do. We've heard it. We've seen it, right? He's going to come out here and make the statement. But for Eddie Hall, there's just so much interesting opportunity. But again, the disparity in skill sets, if gun to my head, Tommy Fury by knockout very quickly, very easily.
Honestly, I think that we're going to see more from Eddie today than we're going to see from Tommy. Tommy is pretty laid back with this whole thing. He's kind of distanced himself from the beef. It's been like, oh, that's my dad. That's Dad and Eddie. I'm here to fight. And Tommy kind of operates like that, really kind of removes himself from drama, things like that. I think today Eddie's going to try to pull it out of him. I think he's going to try to go at John. I think he's trying to go at Tommy and just get some kind of reaction. Because to me, at least, it seems like Eddie is the one that continually is putting it on John, continually trying to poke.
Yeah, but when John Fury's involved, it's always madness, chaos, circus. I mean,
John is going to lose his mind today if Eddie goes at him, which is what John does. He sees red, as you've seen
some
before.
Of the CV, the resume.
This is what John does, kicking the tables, KSI popping up. That was one of the most entertaining build-ups you could have imagined, the Prime card. And most of it was because Big John Fury is an absolute lunatic.
Here he is in the cage. This is what I was talking about. Boom, boom, right off the rip. I mean, this
I'm
guy.
pretty sure he headbutted it too. This was in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And he headbutted one of Usyk's team.
I remember that well. I do. Yeah.
He is an absolute lunatic. I
Are
love
we,
him for it.
are we getting a bit wise to it, do you think?
I mean, wise to it or not,
wise to it, we love to see
he's
it.
going to do it, you know? He's going to do it, and you better be on your P's and Q's because he truly does not care what he looks like, how he's perceived. He's going to try to go at everybody. Now, this is the one odd one, Ben.
I will say, I stopped Tommy Fury in that exchange. I just got to give myself some props. Locked him down. No
That
biggie.
one-
well done, Ben.
That's the one odd one, though.
Well done.
That's the one odd one. And the man that was a part of that one, he's sat right behind us talking. We still want to see that fight. That's the one we didn't get. The one that John and Tommy, the fighting family, they didn't fight there until.
I mean, it's mad. You can't see it, but
And he's right over here, though.
behind
He is
Wade.
quite literally doing a media scrum.
There is an
6
absolute
feet away.
scrum just trying to get
And
a
you want to
little
know
bit
why
of
that
Darren
is?
Till.
Because people care about Darren Till, because he's an actual fighter. That fight still is looming. To me, I want to see that one. That's the one we never got. And there's questions. If you're the Fury fighting family, why didn't you fight that guy?
Especially when you're slated, you're booked, you're sealed and dealed. We're doing the press conference, we're making the signage for it, and then you choose to not show up for undisclosed reasons, right?
The excuse was
I don't
BS.
buy
No,
the
the excuse was BS. This idea that Tommy and John were afraid that Darren was not going to abide by the Marcus of Queensberry rules, that he wasn't going to just box. Meanwhile, Tommy was talking about throwing elbows in the KSI fight, so we had a little bit of a contradictory thing there, right? So the idea that Darren was going to kick Tommy in the head, no one believed that. I don't know what truly went down and why they didn't just go forward with the fight. To me, it felt like a little bit of cold feet after they saw Darren look a little bit better than they maybe thought in the boxing ring.
Either way, adds to the drama, doesn't it, him being here?
Absolutely does. I hope that we can progress Darren from back here up front.
He's here for a reason, right?
Yeah.
He's here for a reason. He's not here just to watch Tommy and Eddie
I mean, we
get it
could
on.
just see it there, look.
He's here for a reason. Look at that crowd.
Yeah.
Look at the people. He didn't come here just to make nice and shake hands with Mans Taylor, have a meeting. He wants that Tommy Fury fight.
Exactly, Darren
and he's doing
Till.
exactly what he should do.
He's here for one reason. Let's just get stuck into Tommy a little bit there, because, well, to say he's had a bit going on in his life, it is an understatement, because last weekend he became a father, didn't he, for the second time? And I do believe on Saturday we might know the name of his son.
Oh,
This
big
is
reveal.
big
I mean,
news.
listen, we can sit here and talk about the fight stuff all day, and that's business. But on a personal note, anytime we have someone in our scene become a father, have a family, the only thing you can say is congrats. So congrats to Tommy, congrats to the Fury family on their second child. That's amazing. That right there is what you live for.
I feel like we could take a punt on the names. I'm going Little Eddie.
Little Eddie.
I'm going to go Greg.
Little John. Little John.
Little John.
That's far too obvious. That's far too obvious.
Yeah, I think not. Why not? John's got to have one of the grandkids named after him, right?
That's true. That's true. It has to happen.
And it would be, by the way, it'd be his favorite grandkid right off the bat. It'd be his favorite.
But nonetheless, in all seriousness, I mean, that is a fair bit going on when you've got a big event like this, isn't it? I think we saw in the training camp that he has been sort of taking himself away in camp. He's been sleeping in the caravan, but that's a lot.
It's also something that adds motivation, too, right? We've talked about how being a father can really take you to the next level, add something more between the ears, a bigger reason, your why. Now, 2 kids. I mean, I think this is going to be a different type of Tommy Fury. But again, I hearken back to the fact that he's not really directly involved in the narrative here, the beat, the story, the conflict. And so I just think that is also going to counter against him. You know, his heart's maybe not in it as much.
I don't look at it as his heart not being in it. I just look at it as the same way he's removed himself from the drama in all of his big fights. Think about it. When he was fighting Jake Paul, was there really big drama between him and Jake, or was it John always interjecting himself?
But that might just be Tommy's personality.
It is. This is what I'm saying. This is what Tommy does so well, is he kind of removes himself from it, lets John take all the heat, and just prepares for the fight. KSI and John Fury were spitting at each other. They were going crazy, but Tommy was just kind of hanging out, waiting for his opportunity. I think he's going to do the same here, and I think it works out best for him because he can just focus on the fight.
Focus on the fight, and I guess for Tommy Fury, the game plan will be outbox Eddie Hall. Just try and wear him down, tire him out.
I think what we've seen from Tommy Fury, especially in that warm-up fight last year, was a more disciplined approach behind the jab. And I love what he's doing with the right hand, tipping down to the body, and then doubling up over the top. That's something that works so beautifully in Bucharest. And I feel like with Eddie's size, right, that's around midsection. That's a lot of real estate for Tommy to work upon. And I think Eddie's going to get tired. I think the lactic acid's going to build inevitably with that muscle mass. And I think Tommy's going to eat it up like a lion.
I was going to say, I did some work on Monday, and I was with Vidal Riley and Johnny Fisher, and both of them have sparred Eddie Hall, and what they both did say is he's far more agile than you imagine. I think a lot of people, there he is there, I think a lot of people are sort of, right, a bit of an oversight in that, thinking that he's just going to be fairly solid, won't move. I mean, we don't know, we haven't seen it, we'll see on Saturday, but that is what they said.
Tommy is in for a rude awakening if he thinks he's going to get a lumbering heavyweight that he can just beat up on in the pocket. Tommy has to be careful early on because Eddie is explosive. He's athletic. I think, and I've said this all week, between the two of them, if we did a decathlon, Eddie wins. I think he's the better athlete. But we're boxing, and I think Tommy's going to be extra safe with Eddie Hall because he needs to be. Eddie is very powerful. Vidal Riley said Eddie hit him harder than anybody ever has.
He did.
In his entire career. And Vidal had headgear on. So he can absolutely crack. Tommy has to be able to, like you said, kind of just keep him at bay, but just kind of work your way into this fight. Frustrate Eddie. Eddie is on camera saying he would have not taken this fight if it was 3-minute rounds. Like, he cannot do that number of rounds for that long a time period. So this tells me, like Ben said, the longer we go into this fight, Eddie's going to slow down. He's going to have blitzes, but it's going to get weaker and weaker throughout the fight. If you can stay safe early, you'll be all right late.
And to your point about playing conservative, right, and fighting a little bit longer, it's exactly Tommy Fury's style. This is like 100% in his wheelhouse. A bulldozing opponent that's going to rush at you on a straight line gives Tommy just the exact ability to do what he's done his entire career. It's not like there's something strategically that's going to be confounding for him, right? It's just the weight. It's just that kinetic energy and power. But I feel this is in terms of technical, perfectly in Tommy's wheelhouse to deal with.
And also Eddie Hall, that we saw in the picture there, is clearly not worried about weight. Well, obviously doesn't have to worry about the weight, but he's having some food.
Well, we're also not talking about how Eddie Hall can win, right? We're talking about what Tommy needs to do, what Tommy needs to do. It's really, Tommy just has to take him to school. Tommy has to do what he knows. Eddie's got a real problem here, but for him to deal with it, he's got to bull rush Tommy. He's got to make this ugly, maybe even break some rules. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to advocate for anybody breaking the markets of Queensberry, but get a little nasty. Put a shoulder in his face, you know? Put him up against the ropes. Make it a little dirty. Maybe right an elbow or two, right? Like, do something to get Tommy to recognize we're not in the same fight.
Well, we're just going to take a pause here because we just want to tell you how you can bite this epic fight. And, of course, there is plenty more coming up on DAZN over the coming weeks. Take a look at this.
The first rule of DAZN Ultimate. The first rule.
You do not pay-per-view.
You do not. You do not pay-per-view.
Do not pay-per-view.
The Ultimate Fight Night is here.
Second rule, DAZN Ultimate is.
Second rule.
You don't pay-per-view.
Because Ultimate gives you a minimum of 12 pay-per-view fights a year.
At no extra cost.
You do not pay per view. Join us ringside and welcome to DAZN Ultimate.
Cannot wait. Well, we have a fantastic slate of pay-per-view fights coming up on DAZN, all available on DAZN Ultimate as well. The reason we are all here, Beauty versus the Beast with Tommy Fury taking on former world's strongest man Eddie Hall in a competition, well, it's exciting and it's unpredictable, as you'll see. On June the 27th, we bring you Zayas versus Boots in a bout that could define the next era of the sport. And on the same night, we see Floyd Money Mayweather return to the ring to face Greek kickboxing legend Iron Mike Zambidis. And then, courtesy of the ring, we have the return of Anthony Joshua on July the 25th, taking on Christian Prenga in Jeddah. A lot to look forward to then coming up on DAZN Ultimate. But let's just get stuck again back into that main event. Are we going to see any beef up there, do you think? Are we going to see any back and forth? I feel like we might.
Yeah. Again, I don't think Tommy's going to partake as much. He'll probably keep it more calm, cool, collected. But if John is on stage with Eddie, we're going to get some back and forth. And Eddie's going to try to pull it out of him for sure.
I think a table's going to get thrown. That's my prediction.
Serious?
I see a
By
table
who?
going. By who else?
It's going to be Eddie, isn't it?
It's BJF.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Big John. Big John. If Eddie throws a table, he might throw it at us. Like, he might have the power to launch it at us. So I hope Eddie is not throwing any tables. That dude is too strong for all
Do you know
that.
what? We have spoken about Eddie's size, but what about Tommy? Will he be coming in a little bit heavier, do you think? And how will that affect him in terms of engine and things?
He'll probably be, 210, 215, something like that. He doesn't usually fight at that weight. It will affect him. And again, Tommy doesn't have the greatest ability to be agile. You've seen him run. It's like he's a baby deer on ice. I mean, no offense, Tommy. It's just the
Don't
truth.
mention the high rocks. Don't mention the
he's
high
kind of
rocks.
wobbling down the tracks. Get
When
out of
was
my
the
way,
last time
Grandma.
you ran? When was the last time you did a half marathon?
Listen, I'll get on Tommy right now in a half marathon.
But she knows
I can outrun Tommy right now. 100%. I'm not so confident about that. But the point I'm making is I think Eddie is the more agile. I think he is the more explosive. So Tommy does have to, with this new, heavier weight, you got to be a little careful early on and don't expend too much energy. It's only 12 minutes we're fighting, but still, that's a big man. And if he weighs on you or he pushes you into the ropes and he makes you work a little hard to hold his weight, you can get tired too.
There's a big question mark in my mind about a single discipline, which is the clinch. Tommy Fury loves the clinch. He loves tying you up. I don't think he's going to be able to do that successfully against Eddie Hall. I think that's real. The opportunity for Eddie to start to have success, find avenues to victory, because if you take away Tommy's clinch, you force him into some uncomfortable territory.
Oh, well, we can see there, John Fury in the house, as is Eddie Hall. Gosh.
I think he has more water in that bottle than in my entire body weight.
Dude.
I just couldn't consume that much liquid.
This is where it's going to kick off. Eddie and Big John on stage. I think Eddie's going to go at him pretty early. I think it's going to rile John up. Who knows? And John said yesterday, when you see the red mist, you lose your head. So.
Oh, cannot wait for this one. Right, shall we get to it then? It is our main event press conference. Good luck, Charlie Parsons.
Well, thank you, Anna. And yes, thank you, everyone, for joining us in Manchester. Let's get everyone on the stage sat down, please, if we can. We need a certain Mams Taylor as well. If we can locate Mams Taylor, he's coming. First of all, let's introduce the fighters, the former world's strongest man, and a man who broke a vicious deadlift world record. He fights Tommy Fury. It's Mr. Eddie Hall.
Yeah. How are you, mate? Fresh. I'm ever going to beat my pal from IE. Yeah, you're great.
Well, there he is, the man mounted, is it? Let's bring in his opponent. He returns to the Misfits boxing ring. It's been a minute. Tommy TNT Fury.
How are you? You alright, yeah? Looking big, bro.
Hey?
Looking big.
Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Manchester, where on Saturday night at the iconic AO Arena, we finally see Eddie Hall versus Tommy Fury. Of course, exclusively brought to you by the global home of boxing, DAZN. It's been fittingly billed as Beauty versus the Beast, but if the former world's strongest man can unleash just one right hand onto the chin of Tommy TNT Fury, then expect the unexpected. TNT is the nickname, but on Saturday night, this man carries enough power to shake an arena. This one could only be brought to you by Misfits Boxing, and Tommy comes into the ring with a point to prove. A win over this man back in the ring, fresh off the birth of his second child just last week, puts him in contention for the biggest fights. Anyway, enough from me. I'm sure you want to speak to all of these guys on stage. Let's go firstly, Misfits Boxing promoter Mams Taylor. How excited are you for this one?
Charlie, I can't wait. This is going to be an absolute banger. We've got the behemoth, world's strongest man, fighting the king of crossover boxing, Tommy Fury. And this is going to be the immovable force fighting against the irresistible object. And it's going to be mad. I can't wait for it.
Beauty versus the Beast, it's called, Mams. Why do I feel like that might have been your name coming up with that?
You might be right. You might be right. But, you know, no one's as beautiful as you, Charlie.
Thank you, sir. Look, Kalle Sauerland, let's bring you in. What a fight. We saw the hype online when it was announced. We saw the way people were speaking about it, the spectacle of Eddie Hall getting in the Misfits boxing ring. We're now here, just over 48 hours away. Just how excited are you?
Yeah, first of all, good afternoon, Manchester. Good evening, Manchester. It's amazing to be here with this fantastic event. As, you know, MF Sports, we have Misfits Boxing, we have MF Pro. We saw a massive pay-per-view 2 months ago at the O2 in London, which was Zora Wilder. And this blockbuster live around the world on DAZN is really something very spectacular. I remember promoting years ago Nikolai Valuev versus David Haye, and it was a massive event in Germany and here and all over the world. And it's you know, it's one of those fights that you just don't know what's going to happen. And I think that is what gets the nation talking, the world talking, the boxing, the combat sports world talking, and you know, bringing in Eddie's world as well from all the feats that he's been in before he's got to a ring. So yeah, as a promoter, you know, we're hitting a lot of numbers. I think I saw 111 million views alone on the Misfits channels this week so far, and that's not including press conference day. So we're very excited. Tune in Saturday night, live all over the world on the global home of boxing, DAZN, and see you at the Manchester Arena. Very, very excited.
Well, thank you, Callie. Yes, the numbers are massive indeed. Before we bring in both fighters of the main event, let's get some words from both fighters' training teams. Firstly, to Eddie Hall's team, we've got Jake Oakes and G Oakes. Jake, just firstly to you, seeing Eddie in camp, it's a task on his hands. Why do you believe your man gets it done on Saturday?
Because the man hits like a fucking van. Very powerful man, very fit. One of the most professional athletes I've ever come across. And I've trained all over the world with some of your top fighters.
Gee, you've seen this man throughout camp. Why do you believe he can go in the ring with Tommy Fury away from the punch power? It's 6 rounds he's got to last in there. You believe your man is conditioned to do so?
I do, yeah. I don't think anybody's taken into account what an athlete Eddie is and how hard he'll push himself and what he's been through. He's probably done 300 rounds of sparring for this fight. And he's come out on top all the way through. He's been knocked about, he's took it, and some of the quality of the opposition that Eddie's faced are above what Tommy is. So it'd be interesting.
Well, Big John Fury, let's bring you in. It's good to see you. Welcome back. We've missed the chaos of Big John Fury at Misfits boxing press conferences. Why this fight for your man?
It's entertainment. We're in the entertainment business. I want to thank Eddie Hall for having the bollocks to take the job on. He knows the task ahead of him is impossible in front of him. But credit to him. I love things he does. I love him as a man. It's all business. You know, look at these great people, all excited, intrigued, just waiting on the edge of the seats for something to happen. But listen, it's all about these two special athletes tonight. It's not about me or anybody else. It's about these two men who's going to get in that ring as warriors and gladiators and entertain you all how you should be entertained. And I'm just proud to be part of all of that. My son here, I've done the best I can with him. I've trained him to the best of my ability because I know the force we're facing. You know, Eddie Hall, a man of his size and his power, can end you and switch your lights out in 1 second. So what we want to do is stay focused. We know it's a hard night's work, what we've took on. And we're here just to entertain you all. And, you know, you're going to see something different. And as you can see, crossover boxing's at a new high. It's getting stronger and stronger. Thanks be to people like my son crossing over, Eddie Hall for me, his job. And I just want to give him a round of applause, both men.
Well, Eddie, I'll bring you in off the back of that because it's all calm and civilised from John Fury, but you've not said the same. You've said it's a different game. You said that this man walks around headbutting midgets and that he sent his son in to fight for him. Is it all calm and cordial now? Even yesterday, the war of words on John Fury was different to what we've just heard up there.
Listen, like, I've got massive respect for the Fury family. I think the name has done itself proud in the boxing world. And I can't sit here and mock a man. If he wants to sit here and be civil, I'm going to sit here and be civil. End of the day, it's about me and Tommy. We're going into this fight as sportsmen, and we're going to find out who the better man is, and that's all there is to it.
Well, Eddie, let's talk a little bit about the fight. Tommy Fury is the man in front of you. You guys have said you've sparred hard. The conditioning's good. You hit like a truck. Now just over 48 hours away. How does it feel? Is this different to anything you've ever done before?
I mean, of course it is. Every fight's different. You know, fighting Thor was insane. Fighting a 6'10" guy, 150-odd kilo, fighting in MMA against two people, fighting in Poland in the Dragon's Lair against world's strongest man, you know. Every fight's different, and this is a different fight again. This is a professional boxer who's 11-0, not lost a fight yet. He's lived and breathed boxing since he was a little boy, probably 1 year old, coming out of his womb, battering people in the nursery, you know. I've been boxing, fucking hell, 2 years, you know. Yeah, well, I've been training MMA mainly for the last 2 years, and I've had 12 weeks to get back into my boxing frame of mind. So it's been hard, and I know I've got a very, very hard challenge ahead of me Saturday night because Tommy's no mug, you know. He didn't accept this fight thinking he was going to lose, and I didn't accept the fight thinking I'm going to lose. So it's going to be all out.
Well, Tommy, let's bring you in. Welcome back, just over 48 hours out. Firstly, congratulations. Last week, the birth of your second child. Is it hard in camp being able to focus on the task in hand, knowing that obviously something very special is changing in your life as well?
First of all, I want to say thank you for everybody for turning out. And yeah, thank you for the congratulations. Listen, it's been a blessing. It's been the best week ever. Welcomed a new baby boy into my life, and I've got a wonderful missus at home in Molly, and she understands the job, and she understands what I've got ahead on Saturday night. So camp's been camp. I've trained my guts out for this, probably the hardest I've ever trained in my life, because I know what's in front of me. I've got a man opposite me that can turn my lights off in less than a second, so I'm pinpoint. Everything's accurate to the letter. I've had every single style, the biggest of men in training camp. Obviously Tyson's on the other end of the phone for any questions, and he's been involved in this camp, and everything's gone to letter. I'm fit, I'm in the best shape of my life, and I'm looking on to put a great performance on Saturday night for Manchester.
Big John Fury, obviously a win on Saturday. Tommy's first time in the Misfits ring in over 2.5 years. The biggest and the baddest fights out there. You talk about the Jake Paul, the KSI rematches. You're seeing a different version of Tommy from a couple of years ago, a new man in the ring.
Well, yeah, because before he was one-handed and was doing training camps on one hand. A lot of people don't know that. But he's got two hands now, and he's trained well, and we have had a good camp. Things have gone, like he said, to the letter. Couldn't have gone any better. I'm pleased with him. He's put a lot of weight on, a lot of muscle. I think he's weighing about 212, 213 at the minute. You know, he's packing a bit of power, and we all know what happens. Speed kills, you know. But this is very interesting. I think with Eddie here now, I think this is the most dangerous fight he's having in his whole of his career, to be fair with you, because a man of this size, you've got to be switched on. Like, Tommy's got to be good for 6 rounds. He's got to be good for 1 second. You know, it's another Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. But we've prepared well. I'm knowledgeable. I know what we're up against, you know, and I'm very confident in my own ability to train a man to deal with a man like Eddie Hall. And like I say, Tommy's not a weak man. He can bench press 160, he can rep it 10 times. He's nowhere near as strong as Eddie, because that's Eddie's field. Half a ton deadly, 500 kilograms. You've got to take out to a man like that. But let me tell you, fighting is not weightlifting. I hope he has prepared well for this boxing match, and I'm sure he has. He's got good people around him. But it's going to be edge-of-the-seat stuff. Like we've seen a couple of weeks ago, Rico against Usyk. Who would have thought that outcome would have ended like it did, and anybody in the world would not have said Rico would have done what he done. But in the sport of fighting, combat sport, nothing is a given. Any man who climbs up that ring willing to get in there and fight is a danger to anyone. So we've not left a stone unturned. We've trained very well for this. You know, I'm just looking forward to Saturday night and having a great show and a great performance. And at the end of the day, it's all down to you guys, and we want to satisfy you guys. And I'm sure they want to do the same. I can't really say much more, but you know what? It's going to be a great night of boxing.
John, I have got to ask you one more, albeit so calm and respectful and polite up here. When the fight was announced, Eddie was saying that really the beef that he had was with you. You were sending in your son to defend the family name. Is that what this is?
Let me tell you, young man, you. Stop trying to cause trouble, because I'll put you across my knee. I'll put you across my knee. So stop trying to cause trouble. These men are going to cause enough trouble Saturday night, so behave yourself.
All right, that's my warning, John. I do apologise. I'm just trying to sell pay-per-views on Saturday night. Eddie Hall, you're a weightlifter, you're not a boxer. They've obviously prepared well for you. What do you make of John's comments there?
I think he's spot on. It sounds like he's got some big guys into the camp. I know he's got other strongmen in the camp, whether that's to lean on or whatever. But a bit like myself, we've tried to fight every avenue. That's the thing with boxing. There's so many different styles, and obviously Tommy's got his style. So I've had a very good variety of fighters in my sparring, and I'd like to think I've covered as much areas as possible, and hopefully we get the job done on Saturday.
We saw you say at the media day that you have to get a knockout. You don't want to see this fight go to 6 rounds. Obviously, you'll have the engine, you'll believe that you've done that, but you really want to see a highlight reel on Saturday night. You believe we're going to see an Eddie Hall highlight reel in the ring there.
I think anyone with 2 eyes and 2 ears knows if it goes 6 rounds, Tommy's going to win on points. You know, there's no way I'm going to outbox a boxer in that respect. So, yeah, when I say it's going to be a knockout, it's not going to be a rhino running at his prey. It's going to be a very calculated precision knockout punch. You know, if it goes the 6 rounds, I am prepared to go the 6 rounds. But I say the only way I win is that knockout.
The only way he wins is the knockout. That's what you would have been training, preparing for, Tommy. What do you make when you see that man? Is that a man who's ready to step in the ring with you?
Yeah, listen, I know Eddie's trained his guts out for this because I know him as a man, and to do what he's done in his career, he's got to train hard to achieve what he's achieved. But leave no mistake, this is a 6 2-minute contest. I've been doing 12 3-minute rounds in camp. I'm as fit as a butcher's dog. I've boxed the 8 rounds in fight competition. I'm doing 12 rounds in the gym. I'm as fit as anything. I can do double the distance, but for me, I'm looking to put on a clinic and show what I've got, because all throughout my career, I still don't think any of these people have seen even 20% of what I can do. We know what happens behind closed doors and the people who we have in camp. So it's just about transferring that into the ring. And I truly believe on Saturday night, a lot of people are going to be shocked, because don't count me out. I know a lot of people saying I can't punch, I ain't got no power, but I've been one-handed for 90% in my career. And on Saturday night, things change.
Tommy, I wanted to pick up on that. There's been so much talk about the power from Eddie Hall, the size of him. You believe you put that man mountain on the deck of the canvas on Saturday?
Listen, Eddie's a massive man. He's 100 times bigger size than me, but at the end of the day, anyone over 13.5 stone, if they crack you on the jaw, you're going over. So it's not about being 500 pounds or 300 pounds or 200 pounds. If anyone hits anybody, I truly believe they're going. I've been doing this a very long time. And like I say, I know what I've done behind closed doors, and I'm sure Eddie's prepared well. I've prepared well, and I'm going in there for 110% and nothing on Saturday night.
Eddie, I'll ask both guys the same question. You can never overlook the man that you're fighting on Saturday, but a win here puts you up in contention with some of the biggest fights. This is huge, but you're here to stay. You want this to be the future for the time for Eddie Hall in the Misfits boxing ring.
Yeah, I mean, Luke, first off, win, draw, or lose. You know, this is sport. Never look beyond this fight, so we've got to get this one out of the way. But yeah, there's other fights I want to get my hands on. Dylan Danis is definitely one in MMA. And who knows? You know, Misfits have always putting fucking stupid things under my nose. So who knows what's next? But yeah, let's concentrate on this fight that's in front of me first.
Tommy, I've got to ask you as well. Over 2.5 years ago was the last time that we saw you actually get in the ring, when it was a Misfits boxing ring. All the biggest nights. We know that you want to be a boxer. You enjoy everything else, but you'll always introduce yourself as a boxer. You're here to stay now. A statement on Saturday, and then rematches maybe.
Listen, at the end of the day, I've said this all week, I'm not interested in running for a fight after anybody. I've already beat them all. I said getting into this space, you're only going to see me fight the best in this space, in this crossover boxing space. Jake Paul beat him on his own show. KSI beat him on his own show. And there's nobody, I'm not interested in anybody who doesn't bring anything to the table. Eddie's a global superstar. He's known all over the world. He brings his package only him can bring. Loads of attraction, and you're only going to see me fight the biggest and best names. And like I say, after Eddie, I don't know what lies ahead in my career. I think there's options always on the table, and it's just about what I want to do. But if you're not bringing a package to the table, you're not a big name, then it's going to be hard to make the fight. But to be honest with you, I don't ever look past my opponent, and all I've thought about is Eddie for the past 10 weeks. And on Saturday night, I'll look past Eddie when, God willing, we get the victory. But until then, it's Eddie Hall and Eddie Hall only.
Tommy, they've said they're conditioned, but Eddie himself says if this goes 6, he isn't going to win on points. Is that a man who, in your mind, if you're hearing him say that, that's talking defeat? Is that a man who maybe comes across in a way that maybe one part of him is defeated in there?
No, absolutely not. Because, like you say, we've experienced this before with Tyson and Deontay Wilder. Tyson had to be great for 12 long rounds. And Deontay Wilder only needed 1 second. And it's quite much the same. Eddie just needs that one punch. Whereas me, I've got to be on my game and think about what's coming, catch, defend, move for all the duration of the fight. Well, that's what we've trained to do. I've left nothing, no stone unturned. I turn up to every fight in phenomenal shape, as I have done this time, and I'm fully prepared for anything that comes my way on Saturday night.
Well, let's get a final prediction from both men before we get them faced off. Eddie Hall, you've said a knockout, but how? What round? How do you get the job done on Saturday night?
Overhand right. 3rd round.
Overhand right third round, Tommy. Are you able to give us a prediction? You've said by any means necessary throughout. But looking at that man down there, do you envision a way this fight goes?
Yep, I've envisioned it, I've visualised it, and this fight goes whenever I connect, whether it's the first round or the last round, because when I connect, I'll seize the opportunity and I'll follow it up.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a fight we have on Saturday night. Tommy Fury clashes with Eddie Hall. Don't go anywhere. We're about to get this beast of a man and Tommy TNT Fury faced off in just one moment.
Well, Ben Davies and Wade Clemens are alongside me. Guys, what's happened to John Fury?
Oh, they tamed the beast. What the heck?
Is he had a chamomile tea or something this afternoon?
No, you know what I think it is? I think John has heard now that he has become the show. And for a long time, I think he liked that. And I don't know, something about this fight week, even when Ben and I talked to him yesterday, he was very much trying to like push the spotlight away from himself. It's about Tommy, it's about Eddie. I don't know. Looks like John's had a bit of a change of heart, but that was a very tame press conference between those two.
What did Mam say when he saw Tommy and came up? He was like, "You look big."
You're looking big, bro.
Looking big, man. You're looking thick
wow,
right
dog,
now.
you look so... No. I mean, he's right. Tommy's a big dude right now. If he was fighting a man his own size, he'd probably dwarf them, right? He's just got those wide shoulders, lat spread all the time. But he's not fighting a guy like that. He's fighting Eddie Hall.
I mean, that man mountain right there on your screens.
Yeah, he's an actual mountain. He's a rock.
Over 300 pounds.
It's crazy. We've got to pull the camera back to the widest of wide shots to fit him in. And we talk about that disparity in weight. If Eddie Hall connects with that big overhand right, it absolutely could be trouble. Poetry rhymes, and I like how they are bringing up the fact of Fury and Wilder because it has a lot of the similarities, but I will say...
Let's not get carried away.
Exactly. Eddie Hall does not have the depth of ability, the strength of schedule, the skill set that Deontay does to make that shot happen. It's a puncher's chance, but that has a spectrum of...
Well, what about that? Because Tommy does have way more ring experience than Eddie Hall. How much will that be a factor in Tommy's favour?
It'll make all the difference. Yes. It'll make all the difference. I will say, though, Eddie chose the right punch. Tommy gets in a lot with overhand rights. A lot. If you're going to hit him, that's the shot. There we go. Get your top off. Get your top off.
Almost the same height.
You got stilts on. You got high heels.
Almost the same as yours.
Just look at the difference in the chest, the midsection. Absolutely filled out on Eddie Hall's side.
Again, Tommy's not a small dude, though. It's just Eddie is built like a freaking double-wide trailer.
Built like the tank that he owns. I will mention this, though. We talked about that half-Thor fight back in 2022. Eddie mentioned the exact stats on it. 6'10" when he took on the Mountain. This is the first time he's boxed someone at his height or lower, and I do think that will play into this in some shape or form. He's not reaching up into the clouds to try and punch his opponent.
How important, how key do you think it is for Eddie to sort of impose his size, lean on Tommy really, really early doors?
Good Lord.
I know.
So big. Oh, lat spread.
Tommy,
Lat spread. Lat spread moves. Give it to him, Eddie. There it is. Hey, look at, I'm saying, Tommy got them lats. Watch out now.
More muscles than Venice Beach on display here in Manchester. And while I do think in a strength and conditioning comp, Eddie Hall washes Tommy, I think Saturday it is a different story.
Well, it could be a different story tomorrow as well, because guess what other way? And we reintroduce the all-important cage.
We like to do things a bit crazy, a bit special. Over for you.
And if you don't behave yourself, you'll both end up in there as well.
Hey, don't put me in that cage.
On my best behavior, and on my best behavior.
Don't put me in there.
Well, do you know what? If John's behaving himself like he is today, we might not see those fireworks tomorrow. I just can't believe it. I'm sorry.
I expect exactly what we saw today tomorrow, I'll be honest.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think that there's something going on where John is again, trying to kind of pull himself back and not, unless Eddie, instigates some things. Eddie said it up there, like if John's going to be respectful, Eddie's going to be respectful. If someone's going to have to start that, disrespect, I don't know if maybe someone gets in John's ear tonight and riles him up, but if we see anything like we saw today, it'll be very calm tomorrow.
Can we pay Jordan McCann to get in between the
Do you know
ears of
what?
Big John Fury?
I just don't think you need to pay him.
Yeah, do it for free.
I've got a funny feeling Jordan McCann will do that one just as a freebie. Yeah.
Someone's going to need to wind him up. Someone's going to need to wind him up.
Listen, I'm all for the respect and everything, but there is an element of why are we doing this fight if we don't have that element of disrespect, because these guys are good friends. It almost looks like they're about to laugh at each other doing the face-off.
But on Saturday night, it's going to have to be business.
No, the fight is the fight. But I want to see something here. I want to see some animosity. You saw the cage there, the highlight. There was real animosity between Tommy and KSI. There was real animosity between even Tommy and Jake. There was something on the line.
Do you think that Tommy will need that to bring out the best in him?
No,
not at all.
Not for Tommy. I think for Eddie, there needs to be a little bit of gumption behind it.
Spite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Eddie has to fight with a little bit of spite. Tommy can box and be perfectly fine doing that in this matchup. Eddie's going to need something a little extra. So you got to get stuck in, whether it's just, I don't know, envisioning Tom or envisioning John on Tommy's body while you're fighting him. I don't know what it's going to have to be.
That's
but
just going to give you
nightmares.
nightmares.
And by the way, something I didn't like that Eddie said was like, "Oh, I'm going to be calculated. I'm going to hit the technical boxing stuff." Get that out of here. Go after this man.
Go after it. He's going to have to use his size, wear him out, lean on him.
I get that he wants to set up punches, and you can't just throw the same combination and be predictable, but your best attribute is your explosivity, your size, and your just raw aggression. Go get that.
And that's the problem sometimes when you get situated with maybe some of the boxing team that Eddie is. They're going to teach you how to box. Eddie Hall needs to brawl. That is going to be the pathway to victory. And so if he gets tied up with thinking, I got to set it up, he's going to lose on the scorecard.
But he did say, didn't he, that he sparred all different varieties, all different types. What do you think he'll learn from that? What does that teach us?
I mean, if you're talking to Eddie, Eddie's going to learn how to deal with, like I said, a Marcus of Queensberry technical boxer. It's not something that's easy to deal with, and you can learn all you want, but eventually you're still going to have to go and face that style. If Tommy's jab is what it has been for as long as we've seen him, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem getting to him. It's going to be a problem consistently trying to land punches.
While I respect Eddie's dedication, you cannot close the gap in 10 weeks on Tommy Fury's lifetime
You
of being in the
can't,
game.
but what Eddie does have, he's been a professional athlete for so many years. 2017, World's Strongest Man. He has been top of his game.
Yeah.
He has that in his locker. He knows what it takes. Surely that's going to stand him in good stead as well.
Mentally, yeah, it's going to help, right? If things aren't going his way early on, and it's easy to get frustrated and start to doubt yourself, maybe quit, Eddie is not that guy. He is going to find a way to keep going forward, keep trying, keep pushing himself. And like he said, he's prepared to go the 6 rounds because it is 2 minutes. But still, the fact that he's got that kind of champion mindset, it'll help him. How much so, I don't know.
I echo that greatly. The competitor mindset, I think, is firmly a pro on Eddie's side.
Yeah.
When he smashed that deadlift record, he was bleeding from the mouth, from the ears, fainted moments after.
Crazy
Put
vision.
it all on the line for that. When Hafthor dropped him twice in their bout in 2022, Eddie got back up, had no problems continuing. So there is this grit and durability that I do believe is going to be something we see on Saturday.
Exactly, and that's where the intrigue comes in, doesn't it? Who do you think the pressure is on more between Eddie and Tommy? You think Tommy?
For
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
Eddie can lose this fight and no one will look at him differently for it because he's not a boxer. I said this to Tommy and I said it to John yesterday. They need to make a statement here. They need to prove that Eddie shouldn't even be in a ring with Tommy Fury. But think about it. You're the king of the crossover boxing, but you also have other fights out there that you want. You want a rematch with Jake Paul. You want to fight with KSI. You want to fight with whoever else it is in the world title.
We've never really seen him being sort of dragged the trenches or in a war. Do we need to see that? Do we need to see that big statement from Tommy?
No, I don't think he needs to be dragged into a war. I think he needs to dominate. I think he needs to show that this is not even close to being competitive. And if he could get a stoppage, that'd be fantastic. I don't know about that. Eddie's a 330-pound guy. But if he can make this fight look like it's a complete sham and that he's just the way better boxer, that's perfect for Tommy. But if he gets dug into something that's a little bit closer, that tends to be a bit more of an issue because now it looks like Eddie is the one that's pushing the contest. It looks like Eddie's the one that's doing better than supposed to, just like, and again, John said it, just like with Usyk Rico just a couple of weeks ago now. That made boxing look a little bit like, oh, God, this kickboxer's got one boxing fight and he's taking our world champ.
We cannot compare the two.
We can.
We just can't.
We absolutely can. We don't have to say they're the same thing.
Yeah.
They're at different levels,
In
but
terms
the
of
comparison
expectation,
zero boxing experience to boxing.
Right, but Usyk got the job done, didn't he? Right, let's just have a look. Who did?
I want to add this.
Just saying.
I want to add this. More pressure on Tommy Fury, more to gain for Eddie Hall. It does feel like because the bar is on the floor, if he has any modicum of success, then it will be such a celebration for the Beast supporters. So I think in that frame of mind, Eddie's got so much that he can achieve with this performance.
Well, shall we have a look at the tail of the tape? Let's have a look and see how the stats. I nullified that, didn't I? Right, this is how the two are stacking up. I mean, in terms of height and reach, not a lot in it. Obviously, Tommy, the younger, fresher guy compared to Eddie Hall, 27 to 38. But I mean, the glaringly obvious, isn't it? Huge.
That's legitimately
the weight differential between the two, 215 pounds to 326.
Nutty. That photo of him
As
on
predicted.
the LED screen, that's 1 for 1. That's not blown up at all. That's just how big the Beast Eddie Hall is.
You know what jumps off to, I mean, obviously the weight, but the reach kind of jumps off the page to me as well. He's very lanky. And for Eddie to be the taller guy by a little bit, an 80-inch reach for Tommy is going to help him out a lot in this fight.
Well, as I said, that is predicted. So we are expecting a sort of a weight difference around 120 pounds. So let me just put that into a little bit of context for you, shall we? That is Tommy, plus get this, 252 Big Macs. That is one Eddie Hall. Tommy, plus 52 pints of Stella, including those Stella glasses on there. That equals one Eddie. And then also Tommy plus a Jesse Bam Rodriguez. I mean, does that not put it into context? You've got the idea, haven't you? And the good news is that man there, Jesse Bam Rodriguez, is in action on Saturday night.
The uncertainty of his character was most unsettling. At the flick of a switch, transforming from a quiet, discerning young man.
Milo. Daddy's in camp still, but I'll be home soon, okay? I love y'all.
Into something altogether monstrous.
That is going to be a great fight. Pound for pound great. Jesse Bam Rodriguez also returns this Saturday to take on WA bantamweight champion Antonio Vargas. Ryan Garner headlines next week at his beloved St Mary's Stadium in Southampton, facing tough Italian Michael Magnesi for the WBC Interim World Super Featherweight Championship. Also, next Saturday, undefeated minimum weight world champion Oscar Collazo returns to defend his titles against top contender Joey Canoy. And Abdullah Mason headlines a 4th of July card in Cleveland, defending his WBO lightweight title against Britain's former world champion, the wizard that is Joe Cordina. Well, before we go, I'm just going to ask you a quick prediction.
Go ahead. Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Tommy decision. Yeah, Tommy decision. I don't think he's going to get Eddie out of there. I think he's going to find a way to slow him down, work the jab, maybe touch Eddie to the body like you talked about. Just give him a couple of things to think about and get his way out of there.
I feel the same. I think that if it was 6 threes or maybe 8 threes, then there was the capacity for Eddie to tire and a late TKO by Swarm from Tommy. But I just think with the structure of it, it'll probably be a Tommy unanimous decision.
I feel like I should throw in, I'm saying there's a chance.
There is. I mean, listen, puncher's chance. Eddie's a big dude. I said it earlier, Tommy gets hit with a lot of overhands, and he got hit pretty hard with some big overhands, and those were guys that are 180, 190 pounds. So if he gets hit with another one, it'll shake him up.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be exciting, is it? It's going to be intriguing. Yeah. Thank you very much for your company today. And to you at home watching as well. Join us tomorrow from 5 o'clock for the weigh-in. And you do not want to miss this, because we will see the return of the cage.
It's not going to be your usual show.
Can't wait for it.
Come on, let's get this party started.
The final shot! Oh my God!
Oh my word! One win changes everything.
Oh my God! What a shot! Oh my God, he's done! One of the knockouts of the year!
Fight Night on DAZN, brought to you by that prize guy.
McDonald's Taste of the Tournament. The Sweet Carolina Barbecue Stack, covered in a sticky Carolina barbecue sauce. And the Mexican Chipotle Chicken, smothered in smoky Chipotle and Diablo sauce. Plus, crunchy cheese bites. Taste of the Tournament. Only at McDonald's.
It's a bit chipper this morning.
Police are trying to disperse crowds as the poll tax rise escalates.
They're calling it Cool Britannia. Cool Britannia.
Credit crunch. Hats. It's like a breakfast cereal.
Give it to me. 2 times.
Hang on, I like that.
45 years of change is 45 years of experience for whatever the future brings. Hargreaves Lansdowne, helping Britain invest through it all.
Pound for pound great, Bam Rodriguez challenges Antonio Vargas for the WBA bantamweight title. June 13th, only on DAZN.
Introducing the casino you love to hate, Mr. Q.